Hey, how's it going? Ron here. I heard some really good advice one time, and that advice was be more specific. It's just a simple thing to apply. When you're trying to figure out where you're headed, you might, for instance, say, what do I want to do? And you might have an answer for that. You might say, well, I want to play music. But get more specific. Okay, just keep drilling down. What kind of music? In what fashion? Possibly a helpful way of looking at it is answering those ever famous questions: where, what, why, how, who, when. Personally speaking, it was always difficult for me to establish really specific goals, especially long term, because part of the enchantment of life for me is watching it unfold, being surprised, having enough spontaneity in my life that there's these aha moments. And absolutely, it's good to leave room for spontaneity. That's where the good stuff is. But there is something to be said for setting your compass, I guess, and challenging yourself to understand what it is you're setting out to do. It's so easy to get sidetracked. And sometimes sidetracks can lead to wonderful things. But more often than not, if we don't know where we're headed, how are we going to get there? Absolutely, we can reevaluate and recalibrate and redefine. But it's good to be able to say, okay, well, as of now, this is what I'm doing. But I guess the point is that there is a balance between not knowing what's going to happen and making a plan as far as you can. And most likely, for most of us, that is a more specific thing than we have been with ourselves in regards to our goals and aspirations. So, just wanted to pass along a little tip I was thinking about. Perhaps challenge yourself with some specificity and see if you can define your goals a little bit further than you have. The way I see it, the more people that we have walking around on this earth feeling alive, the better it is for everyone. As I've quoted many times before, in the words of the late great Joseph Campbell, we're not looking so much for the meaning of life as we are the experience of feeling alive. And what that is for each of us is our own choice. It's not for anyone else to determine, although they will if we don't. So it's incumbent upon us to define what our own destinies are going to be and get busy doing our work. I applaud you for taking steps, and I appreciate you for letting me work these things out. Sharing these thoughts with you guys helps me get a little clearer on what I'm doing with my life and my work. So thank you for that. I really appreciate all your support. Zach and I have some new music coming out soon, so stay tuned. Widetrackband.com is where you'll see our goings on and such. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, etc. But reach out sometime and say hi. See what you got going. All right. Take care. Talk to you soon.